Hi Cindy, how are you today?
Hello, Janice. I'm here.
That's good. How you doing so far?
Well, I'm all right. I'm just kind of just mawing here. Can I drink my coffee?
Sure, go right ahead.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
I'm going to ask you some questions today. I told you that our whole assessment process would take several meetings.
Okay.
So now we're going to just see just where you're at chemically.
All right.
Okay. So I'm going to ask you, like I said, I'm going to ask you some questions. Just answer them as honest as you can.
Okay, I can do that.
Have you ever been hospitalized or a treatment center or a counseling session because of drinking or drug use?
This is my first.
This is your first?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever drank or used alcohol or any drugs before going to work, during work, or had a hangover while you were at work?
Oh, absolutely. All of the above.
Did this happen a lot?
Yes.
Has your physician ever suggested that you slow down or stop drinking or using drugs?
I never admitted to him that I had a problem.
Have you ever been diagnosed with having hepatitis, liver problems, pancreatitis, or been treated for any other physical condition that could be related to drinking or using?
No.
Have you ever overdosed on alcohol or drugs?
Well, it depends. Not overdose to the point of having to have treatment, but knowing that when you pass out, that's pretty much an overdose of alcohol, so.
So that would be yes,
Yes.
then. Have you ever experienced the shakes after drinking?
Yes.
Do you have episodes where you will just start shaking?
No.
Have you ever had seizures?
No.
Do you think that your drug or alcohol use has gotten out of control?
Yes. Well, it's pretty much why I'm here.
Has it ever resulted in hospitalization or jail time?
No, I was lucky. When I wrecked my car, by the time they got my tongue to stop bleeding and everything else at the hospital, and the alcohol thing, it was below the thing where they could ticket me. So.
Have you ever had problems in any relationship due to drinking or drug use?
Yes.
Have you ever drank or used drugs in a way that kept someone else from knowing about it?
Yes.
How does drinking or drug use change your mood?
In the beginning, it amplifies a pretending happiness when you get that euphoria type, and then when you come down, it's just the opposite. You just regret everything you did or can't remember doing.
And so what do you do when that happens?
Try to push it out of your mind.
Have you ever regretted your actions towards others, including children, while under the influence of a chemical substance?
I've never drank around children, not even my own. But yeah, while using alcohol, I can be a bitch, just like anybody else.
Have you ever noticed that you were able to drink, use more without feeling more intoxicated than usual? And can you describe that if you have?
Yeah, as the years went by, I would start out like maybe a little bit, and it would intoxicate me until the point where I could drink all night and not feel nothing. So it does, it increases.
And you said you did wreck your car
Yes, I
under
did.
the influence?
I totaled it. I ran into the back of a parked car. I had passed out.
And how did you feel about that?
At the time, it was like it didn't happen. And afterwards, it was really sad because I had to replace my car. Thankful that I didn't die in it. Didn't change anything with my drinking.
Do your friends drink and use drugs?
Yes.
Does that make it harder for you not to?
Yes. To socialize, you need to pretty much go along with what the crowd does. Otherwise, you're alone.
And if I remember right, you've never been arrested or convicted of a drug or alcohol use?
No. And I just use alcohol, not drugs.
Have you ever been in a fight while under the influence?
Yes, but I don't remember it.
Have you ever been involved in a situation in which the police were called for a peace disturbance?
No.
When was your heaviest drinking usage?
In the 90s.
What was going on in your life at that time? Do you remember?
My mother had died in 87. And I had a real hard time with that. And from there on, it just picked up until now.
Has your drinking ever affected your work?
Yes.
What's happened to your work because of drinking?
I had to leave my work. I was a nurse in a detox center.
Okay.
It doesn't pay to go into a detox center when you're supposed to be helping and you have alcohol on you. So I had to leave the job.
And how did you feel about that?
Well, I loved the job. I should have been able to control it, but I could not. So I was sad.
Okay, and the drugs you said you used again were alcohol?
Just alcohol.
And you have no chronic problems?
No.
And so right now you are not employed
No, no.
and you're in disability, correct?
Yes.
And that is that for your drinking?
They call it mood disorder, anxiety disorder, functionality, anything but that. But yes, it's the effects of the alcohol that has left me, not the use itself.
Okay. Do you, how many close friends do you have?
A couple.
What types of things do you do together?
Talk.
Do you drink with them?
Not my close friends. The other friends that I drank with don't. We don't communicate anymore. They still drink. And I'm going to try not to.
Okay, how often do you see them, your close friends?
Only when I go to the bar.
Do you have people to talk to and share with? That support
Not
system
close
like?
people. No support people. Nobody close.
Do you have any problems sleeping?
Yes.
Do you have any crying spells?
Occasionally.
appetite disturbance?
As a matter of fact, it's just the opposite. It's nervous, eat. So
So
I
you
gained quite a bit, about 100 pounds.
So you would classify yourself as a stress eater?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have trouble concentrating?
Yes. What'd you say?
Feelings of depression?
Oh, yes.
Do you have suicidal thoughts?
No.
Have you ever heard voices or other unusual events?
Oh, you mean those other people I talked to?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
How often does that happen?
Oh, all the time. I mean, I have conversations with them all the time. I mean, you can't hear them, of course. It's just in my head. But yeah, I know they're there. They tell me things.
Do you take any medication to help with that?
I do.
Or see a counselor or anything?
I do both. I see a counselor and a psychiatrist, and I do take medication for that. And it is helping, but yeah, I still talk to these people. Oh, never mind.
Okay. Okay, I think that will end this part of our session.
Okay.
We will meet again next week,
All
and
right.
we'll get a little bit more involved next week.
Okay, well, I've got an appointment with my psychiatrist between now and then, so maybe I'll have some more to share with you.
Okay, that would be great. It was
All
so
right.
nice seeing you, Cindy.
Nice
If you have
seeing
any
you too.
questions, any problems or anything, you let me know, okay?
Okay, I
You
will.
have my number and you know where my door is, so feel free to come and see me anytime you need to.
I will do that. Thank you.